this lovely Cetaphil moisturizer. My favorite moisturizer that I've ever used. It is so lightweight, amazing. You can buy the SPF one and you are going to need to wear SPF every single day of your life. Hi you guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Alexandria and I'm going to be talking all about tretinoin in this video. I am so excited for it. My past tretinoin videos you guys have absolutely loved. I have been doing like updates every few months on my tretinoin journey and you guys love it. So I'm going to be creating a video on what to expect and what to do before you get on tretinoin, because I desperately wish I had a video like this. I had to do my own research on the actual medication or the topical cream itself, because I feel like dermatologists don't really share much with you, which is crazy to me because it is a retinol product, so it is quite intense. So yeah, if you are thinking about getting on tretinoin, or if you're on it, or if you've started it or haven't, or you're going to, watch this video because this will be helpful to you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Let's go. So what is tretinoin? Why should you get on it? So I pulled up the definition of tretinoin at mayoclinic.org. So it is right here, as you guys can see. So I am just going to explain exactly what it is right from the webpage. So tretinoin cream is used to treat fine lines, dark spots, or rough skin on the face caused by the damaging rays of the sun. It works by lightening the skin, replacing older skin with newer skin, and slowing down the way the body removes skin cells that may have been harmed by the sun. So my main use that I use for tretinoin, and the reason I got on tretinoin, was for my acne and my acne scarring, and spoiler alert, it has worked. It has transformed my skin. I'm gonna link my whole like tretinoin playlist up here, so if you guys haven't seen those videos yet, go ahead and go back and watch them after this video, because I explain my whole journey, my process, all the before and after photos, and yeah, you just watch them because you just need to watch them if you're going on tretinoin. So yeah, that's tretinoin. It is a retinol product like I had just mentioned, so it is very intense and it should not be used during the daytime. So please get your notebook out, write that down, and do not use it during the daytime, only use it at night. But as I'm reading through this webpage, it's very interesting because it doesn't give you a lot of information, and tretinoin is such an intense topical cream that I feel like there should be more precautions, but there's not a lot, which is shocking. So there's actually a few different percentages of tretinoin you can be on. I am on the 0.05%. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it is quite a bit. So I absolutely adore and love tretinoin. I have been on tretinoin for almost a year now, which is crazy, because the reason I actually went on tretinoin was because I had bad, like terrible cystic acne, and I was coming up on my wedding in 2022 this year. I just had my wedding last month and I desperately wanted clear, like non-texturized skin for my wedding day, because obviously like that's one of the biggest days of your life and I desperately wanted that so bad. So I had heard about tretinoin for the longest time, and honestly it was the one thing for acne that I hadn't even tried yet, and I'm not kidding, I have tried everything. I have been on Accutane 2 different times and it wouldn't work, nothing worked, and I finally came across tretinoin. So I went to my dermatologist. You have to get this prescribed by a dermatologist. So I went there and I was like, hey, what do you know about tretinoin? Do you think it's good for me? Do you think it'll work? And basically he was like, yeah, let's get you prescribed tretinoin. So I haven't looked back since, and it has been so amazing. But there are so many things you need to know before going on tretinoin in the medication. So let's go ahead and get into that. I feel like I'm just having like a chatty chat with you. I'm just like chilling in my chair, my legs are crossed. We're just having a girl talk. But that's not to say men can actually go on this medication too. It's not just for girls, but I just feel like cozy and I just love chatting with you guys. So the things that you need to know before going on tretinoin. Okay, where do we begin? There's so many things to say about it. I personally probably wouldn't go on tretinoin like whenever it's almost summertime, because it is so sensitive to the skin and it can really damage your skin if you are exposed to the sun, if you're not using SPF. But if you are on tretinoin, during the summer, make sure you use SPF and try to hide your face from the sun as much as possible because it is extremely intense, like I've been saying. I think I'm just gonna that's the motto of this whole video, is just to be aware because tretinoin is so intense. So yeah, whenever you are first going on tretinoin, they say to make sure you are only using a pea-sized amount every single use. A little goes a long way, especially in the beginning, because your face is not going to be used to it. You're going to go through this, I think they say 3 to 6 week purging process, or actually I think it might even be 3 months purging. It is crazy, but the purging process is so normal, and you might think, what the heck, why is my face getting worse being on this cream? But I am telling you to stick it out, please, because it is a shock to your skin. But tretinoin, the purpose of it is to get all of that dead skin and all the bad skin up, and that's just a part of the process. So if you are getting on it, if you're in the first week, please, 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 please keep sticking it out. Your face is going to get worse in most cases before it gets better. So keep that in mind. That is so important to know. And also use only a pea-sized amount every single use. I think in the first few weeks I used tretinoin, I only used it once a week and built up because it is that crazy of a topical cream. Now, after almost a year, I could use it basically every night. If I wanted to, I use it maybe 3 times a week or 2 times a week because I don't need it as much anymore. But something to note, make sure you start off small and just see how your skin kind of reacts to it. Another thing I wanted to discuss is your skincare while on tretinoin. Okay, so I have a bone to pick with those people who have 20-step skincare routines, and they say you need to buy all these new products from Sephora and everything. You don't. You need the bare minimum, especially when you're on tretinoin. So a big part of why I had been breaking out so much, and the reason I have struggled with acne the majority of my adult life, is the fact that I was using too much. Less is more when it comes to skincare, because all of those ingredients that you are using, yeah, all these products sound amazing, you're gonna get great skin, but in reality, there's just so many ingredients and chemicals on your skin that it actually does more harm than good. So I'm not kidding when I say now I literally use a bar of freaking soap as my cleanser. Crazy, I know, a bar of soap, but my skin has never ever been better. I use that, and then I also use this lovely Cetaphil moisturizer, my favorite moisturizer that I've ever used. It is so lightweight, amazing. You can buy the SPF one, and you are going to need to wear SPF every single day of your life. Even if you are not planning to go outside, you need it, especially on tretinoin. So if you're not already using SPF every day, make sure you get used to it. Make sure you get used to it. That is one of my biggest tips. Plus, regardless, set aside tretinoin and using it, SPF is going to protect your skin during the aging process. So if you are just getting into your 20s, if you're in your 20s and your 30s, make sure you are using SPF, because your skin is going to look so freaking good whenever you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, and people are going to be asking you, what the heck did you do when you were younger? And it's going to be, you're using SPF. So I either use my Cetaphil SPF moisturizer, or I like this sunscreen. I actually got this at my med spa. I don't know, what is it called? Viaderm Beauty Vitality Institute. It is just an SPF 50. It's really great. Can you see it? Okay, anyway, and I also love the Tula SPF, and it also is a blue light protecting your face as well, included with the UV light. I don't know, but it's amazing because I look at a computer screen all day, and that blue light is causing damage onto your skin as well. So highly recommend the Tula one if you guys are looking for one. If you're looking for SPF, get on the Tula one. It is amazing. I will leave it linked down below. So like I said, my main concern was my acne and my acne scarring. I had a lot of texture on my skin whenever I was just going on tretinoin, and I wanted something that gave me better texture, better skin, and the known benefit of tretinoin is getting glass skin. and I feel like I am finally starting to reap those benefits with my skin. I haven't had a breakout in so long, and I usually get breakouts on my menstrual cycle, and I haven't in so long, and I know it's because I've been using tretinoin. So I just really highly recommend to stick out that purge process, because there was so many times in like the first month, the second month, where I just wanted to give up because I'm like, this is stupid, my face is just getting worse. But that's the beauty. That's like what tretinoin is supposed to do. So please stick it out. You are going to be reaping the benefits, I promise. Time is gonna pass anyway, so you might as well just stick it out. So I think that is all that I wanted to share with you. I'm just looking at my laptop right now, looking at my notes, but I can honestly say that after 10 months on this product, my skin has never been this good ever, and I think I will be on tretinoin until the day I die, because it is such a great anti-aging ingredient also. So there are just so many benefits of it. If you can get into the dermatologist and you're struggling with cystic acne, fine wrinkles, dark spots, whatever it looks like for you, try and get on tretinoin. If you have the means to do it, I highly recommend it. It is not a medication. I wanted something more holistic, and I found tretinoin and I fell in love with it, and I think I will forever be in love with it. So I really hope this video helped you guys. Leave me a comment if you're on it, if you're looking to get on it, or if you've been on it for years. I want to hear your experience as well, because I do also want to close out this video saying that this is just my personal experience. Just because it worked for me doesn't mean it will work for you. Tretinoin does work for a lot of people, but you do have a handful of people that don't see benefit from it, so please keep that in mind. But I hope sharing my experience with tretinoin has been helpful. So yeah, give me a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe, because I post videos every single Wednesday, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!